Oh, Microsoft, why must you make a system as a failure rate of over 40%? Hey guys, I've been thinking in my head for a while now, and I need your guys' help. Now, I've only been playing Xbox since last year. I've been playing PlayStation for many years, PlayStation 1, 2, 3. I love PlayStation, love the exclusives. Now, the only reason I bought an Xbox was for Halo, Gears of War, and my friends online. I spent, I got a refurbished system and games, and I spent like $240, I believe, which was a good deal. But now, because I'm beyond my warranty, I have to buy a brand new Xbox. And even if my Xbox works, I would have to get a $100 adapter, which is not freaking built in except the new Xboxes. Just to play Halo Reach. Now, I was really excited for Halo Reach. I love Halo, but basically I would have to spend $300 plus in September I would have to renew my live service. So another $50 or 20 or whatever I want to do per month, but it would have to be 50. And then the game. So just to play Halo Reach, I would have to spend over $400. $400 just to play Halo Reach at this moment. Or unless I don't want to play Halo and Gears, I would just continue playing my PlayStation and just buy the PlayStation version of those games. And it's been really hard because even when I've been cooling off my system and keeping it unplugged, I try to transfer over my gamer tag onto a flash drive, and it just, after maybe 5 minutes, it just goes red ring again. And I'm just like, oh, it's making it so hard. And if I can't transfer my gamer tag, I'm like, screw it. I just don't want to deal with Xbox again. I'm really just considering giving up playing Halo and Gears. And if I do, then I'm saving over $400. Like I said, I would just play PlayStation games. I have tons of friends on PlayStation. I think my friends list is actually over full right now. So I know a lot of people that are on Xbox that say, no, Sean, just buy the new Xbox. It's not a matter of money. I can afford it, but it's more of because of what I went through. And here's the thing. Just because you love Xbox doesn't mean you should put up with having to rebuy an Xbox after getting Red Ring of Death. My friend, Rimfire Mike, his Xbox got Red Ring 4 times. If I was him, I would just fuck Xbox, because you know what? You shouldn't have to deal with that. If my MacBook or iPhone broke down on me 4 times, I would just stop buying the iPhone or stop buying MacBook. But you know what? They don't do that. And that's why I keep buying their products, because they don't have a failure rate of 40% or more. Where you shouldn't have to expect that your products will break down just because you love Halo or love Gears of War or love the online multiplayer. I mean, am I crazy for saying that? Should we expect more from companies? Should we expect the products to work? Yeah, you can send it back if it breaks, but just because they send you a new one and it breaks, or you're undercover under warranty, doesn't mean that the product's good. I mean, it just boggles my mind to really think about it, and that's why I get really upset at this. It's like, why do we expect that an Xbox gets Red Ring of Death? Why do we expect it to happen, and yet we still shell out the money and deal with the hassle just so we can play online multiplayer and Halo and Gears? And they're both great games, and Xbox is awesome when it works, but that's the thing, it doesn't guarantee it works. The fans, it was made really faulty. PlayStation is never giving me a problem. My brother's had his PlayStation for a few years now, and it's never done that. Never had overheating problems and all that stuff. I'm sorry to have this rant, but it just really boggles my mind that Microsoft can think that just because. And you know what? That just reminds me. People always get on Apple fanboys. It's like, oh, you just love Apple, blah blah. You'll deal with freaking AT&T because you love Apple, blah blah blah. You'll pay the extra hundreds of bucks because it's Apple. Well, you know what? Why are you spending $300 on a system that you know is going to break down, and then you'll buy another one, or you'll go and send it. You'll deal with the hassle. I don't deal with that with Apple ever. But yet people deal with that with Microsoft. They deal with Vista. They deal. So that's what I'm saying. Am I wrong for for being upset? Am I wrong for wanting to just give up on Xbox? I know I only got Red Ring one time, but just because I had it only one time compared to 4 times or many times that people have gotten it, does that mean that I should just bite my lip and just like, no, spend $300 plus $50 for online service just so I can play Halo, when I can just go and play PlayStation 3 and I can play great games like Killzone and Resistance and God of War and Little Big Planet and Uncharted and Infamous, and those are all PlayStation exclusives, by the way. Those are all. I didn't count all the games that are on both systems. Like I can still play Devil May Cry. I can still play Final Fantasy. I can still play Batman Arkham Asylum. Still can play all these games without having to pay for online service, without having to buy a brand new system. So my big question is Xbox worth it? Is it worth paying almost $400 just so I can play Halo Reach? Or should I just cut my ties right now? Or should I just cool down, just like the freaking Xbox needs to cool down, and really consider it? Because like I said, I can afford it, but it's even worth paying that money just to go through this hassle again. Guys, let me know. Please really consider where I'm coming from, not just because you're an Xbox fanboy and stuff. I'm not. Xbox has some great games. Xbox, when it works, it's great, but it should work. It should work. So please let me know. Thank you.